Shake, shake. Hi, everyone. This is Yana Smakula. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In this video, we continue to look at the surprises from the Crafty Advent Calendar from Spellbinders. I know I'm behind, but nonetheless, I wanted to see if I could film all 24 videos. So here I am, better late than never. Today, we are looking at day 22. You probably guys have already seen what's inside the window, so I'm not going to do the ta-da-da-da and reveal. I'm just going to jump right to the product. So it looks like we have, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, this is the stencil set. What other stencils do we have here? Oh, we had the one with the butterfly. That was a cool one. So this one looks like this makes a nice little background. So let's see. So we have 3 stencils, and each layer measures just 3 by 3 inches. So it's a nice size for an A2 card, or larger if you want to make a larger card. And I bet you can probably repeat this design to have a whole bunch of these, I don't know, patterns. I don't know what to call them, but they look kind of cool. So let me think about a project, and I'll be back in a bit. Here's a look at my card featuring this set of stencils. At first, I created this panel where I experimented with the colors. I didn't quite like those colors, and then I decided to use teals and add a little bit of gold. So for 2 layers of the stencil, I used Aqualicious and Dewdrop inks from Alt New. I did a little bit of solid ink blending. As you can see, there's no gradient here, just a solid layer of color. And then for the 3rd layer, I decided I would do gold, or yellow, because blue and yellow always look really good, and variations of these colors always look good as well. So teal and gold, perfect color combination. I wanted to use texture paste because when you have a stencil, you really can do so many things with a stencil. You can do dry embossing, you can use different mediums such as pastes. I searched my stash. I did have a jar of gold glitter paste, but it had dried out, so I had to toss it. And instead, I kind of had to improvise. So I grabbed this product. This is Tacky When Dry Gel Medium from the Crafters Workshop. Really cool product. Basically, you apply it through a stencil using a palette knife. You let it dry, and then it becomes tacky. So you can add anything you want on top, maybe even foil. This actually, I feel like this is this was kind of designed for using foil with stencils. I've actually never used it that way. What I did instead is I then added the gold glitter embossing powder from Hero Arts over it, and I used my heat tool and heat set the powder. I didn't even wait for this product to dry. I just zapped it with my heat tool right away. It became a little puffy, which is actually something that I don't mind. I actually quite like that, so this worked kind of well for me. Then I thought about what else I could add on top. I knew I would just add a simple sentiment and like a little flower or something. For the sentiment, I went to my Crafty Hugs Better Press sentiment set. We have Better Press plates and the coordinating dies here. So I foiled one that reads Sending Hugs using gold foil. This is regular gold foil. Cut it out using the coordinating die. This is 2 layers thick. I foam mounted this onto my panel. And then to create the flower, I used a little stem from my Christmas cracker die set. We're past Christmas. I'm not making any more Christmas cards, obviously. I'm not yet ready to part with my Christmas dies. So I was thinking of ways I could use my Christmas dies for not Christmas cards. So I grabbed this little die. I cut this from Fern cardstock. This is also 2 layers thick here. You probably can't see that. And then I grabbed like this little flower. You can't see what this is, but like I cut this flower, which is from one of the previous days from Advent Calendar. And as you can see here, so this one has like 3 little dots. That's for little berries or little flowers to add on top. So I added the 3 flowers cut from red cardstock. This is pomegranate. And that created like a little flower cluster for me. I've never done this type of flower cluster before, and I quite like the way this turned out. I also decorated this using the mother of pearl gems from Alt New. You can also see these gems here. Love that. And then I also grabbed this same Christmas cracker die set, and I die cut this like little garland. You know, I just wanted to add a little something extra to this card, so I die cut one garland from gold glitter cardstock, one from red. I foam mounted them both. Hopefully you can kind of see how this is foam mounted. I cut like little teeny tiny pieces of foam adhesive squares. I added them behind my little garland and foam mounted this onto my panel. The panel was trimmed to 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches, and I used foam adhesive tape. I foam mounted this onto an A2 top folding card base, and my little super simple card is done. So this is a look at, I forgot, what was it, day 20 something of the Spellbinders Advent Calendar. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with the next day. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for commenting. I'm loving your comments. Thank you for supporting and encouraging me. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with more projects. Love you all. Bye.